Hey guys, this is Kamigono, and today I'm doing a review for The Loud House. We had 2 episodes for this Friday premiere, and the first episode was a Lynn-centric episode where we get to see, of course, something to do with sports, but we have one of Lincoln's friends who's never played baseball before, but has a very good arm, and Lynn needs a new pitcher because they are not doing well. So she recruits this, the friend of Lincoln, and he ends up being really good, but because he's pitching so often throughout the season, he starts to injure his hand, and Lynn has to make the decision, do I care about my player more, or do I care about winning? And I really like seeing the character growth of Lynn, even though at first she's like, okay, I care about winning, let's win, and by the end she's like, no, my player matters, and we can always win the next season. So I really enjoyed, again, not just the growth from this episode, but from where Lynn has started in season 1 of The Loud House to now. It was also nice to see different characters interacting with each other. We've never really seen this character, Lincoln's friend, interact with Lynn before, especially a Lynn-centric episode where it's all about her. We really didn't get to see Lincoln. Also, it's kind of cool to see some of the other sisters involved as well, like Lucy and Lisa, to figure out this whole arm issue. So overall, I thought that one was a pretty solid episode. Now, moving into the next episode, which I was a little bit more disappointed with. I'm not as much of a fan of the middle school episodes, maybe just because, I'm an adult, so I don't relate to them as much, but I also felt like it didn't really have as much of a great lesson by the end of the episode. So we kind of also have a very generic episode where it's the friends, which is always nice to see the group of friends interacting with each other, especially them not interacting with Lincoln, which we've actually seen a lot more of in these current seasons, where they are worried that Lincoln's going to make a fool of himself because he's doing magic. And of course, Lincoln likes magic. This is his passion, at least in this episode, and he wants to do this, even if he does make a fool of himself and he's not good. So they're like, we want you to be part of our dance crew, which... Are they great dancers? I don't know. And probably not. Are they going to make a fool of themselves? And then they realize by the end, okay, Lincoln should do what he wants. He does what he wants. He's great. So overall, kind of a generic episode. Yes, the lesson's like, well, let your friend do what you want and let him follow your passions even if you don't agree with it. But it took a while to get there, and I don't know if this whole episode was necessary to tell that lesson. And again, it's just a trope / cliche we've seen before with other cartoons and other sitcoms. And usually The Loud House is good at introducing a cliche and giving you some sort of twist or, a trope and giving you a twist. And this one didn't really have that for me. It was a little bit too heartwarming and a little bit too much of the bow was created here and you put it on top of the present. But yeah, overall, definitely enjoyed the Lynn episode a bit more. Those are my thoughts for The Loud House this week. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. This is Kamigono. Definitely follow me on Twitter and Facebook. Go check out my comics like Father Like Daughter and They Call Her a Dancer. And every Tuesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time is Comic Book Weekly, where we discuss our favorite comics and comic book news. We also have a Kickstarter going on for that right now as well. That's going to be launching this Monday. So if you're a fan of comics, definitely go check that out. Thanks, guys. Bye.